Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we'll be learning about responsive website. What does it mean that for a website to be responsive? So looking at this image, assuming this is a website, we can see that this is a desktop, but the display of the website on the desktop is quite different from the display on your mobile phone. When we are building a website, we should bear in mind that different users have different facility which they use to access the internet. Some can use their mobile phone, others may use their desktop, some may even use their laptop and other devices. So we should design our website in a way for it to appear nice and presentable that used to access the internet. So we have different way by which we can achieve responsive website. We have we can use media query, we can use flexbox. At the same time, we can also use CSS grid. Finally, we can also use some external framework like Bootstrap to achieve this. So in this video, I'll be talking about the media query, using the media query to achieve this layout. So let me go to my Visual Studio. I've opened my Visual Studio. I've generated my boilerplate. So this will just strictly be about the CSS. So let's use the internal styling. Remember the styling tag must be in the head section. So this is the body. Now let's just use example of color to select to achieve these examples. So what I want to do is I want to target the body. Now I want to target the body depending on the various device. I want to start with the desktop device. Let me input desktop using the comment section. Let me zoom in. Sorry. Good. I think it's better this way. So desktop, desktop. So desktop ranges from one upward. So it ranges from 1601 pixel upward. So how can we do this? Targeting the body. So we'll just be using the background property to just make this example. So first thing first, we'll write our to target it. It will just be similar to the way we target our HTML element using selector, using ID, using the elements, or using the any other means. So we will just write at media, then there's a property called the mean width. Then we provide the value for the mean width. One is pixel. Then once we've already provided the value, we open our curly bracket and put the style in there. So what do we want? What does this mean with means? It means that it requires minimum of this screen size, minimum of this screen size. That's the minimum. Then that means that minimum, then anything above this is the style that will be displayed. So let's target the body element. We've target the body. This is the body here. Assuming you created div, we could have added div and do all those things. Just for explanation sake, in our coming video we'll design website. So the essence of this is that we are breaking all the properties down gradually so that you guys will understand it. I'm breaking it down gradually. So the property that we want to effect changes on is the background color. Background color, we want to make it, let me see, brown. Let's give it a value of brown. Good. Now we've already effected changes on the background color this way. Assuming we have other properties that we want to style, we'll write our code in within it. Assuming we add a div or a class, we will just write class. Then based on what we've done, then we'll perform the various styles that we want to perform on it. So now we've already done for the desktop. Now let's proceed further and do for the iPad or for the laptop. So let's comment it out. Let's make a comment. This one for laptops. Laptop ranges from 1201 pixel to 1600 pixel. So how are we going to do this? Using the same method at media, at media, at media, then we provide the minimum, the mean width, the value, good, and the max width, the value of, we're also targeting the body. For this one, let's make the background color blue. So we are done with that. Let's target for iPad and tablets. The same, let's comment it out. iPads and tablets. At media. So mind you, it's important for you to know the sizes. And you may just even decide to just make it for just laptop and mobile, depending on how you want it to be. But it's a good practice for you to bear in mind that people will access your site through different means. So tablets has 1000 pixel, so the value of, let me make it 160. So let's write our mean width, be No, sorry, tablet. We've done this already, no? So for tablet is pixel, so tablet should be less than this. Be like, let's say 1200. Yes. Then the mean width should be, you can see I did. So the major property for the media query is the mid width and max width. The body, I'm changing the background color. Just example. Let's make it this color. Good. So finally, we will do for mobile phone. So before we put at media, we should write a comment. Mobile phone devices should be within pixel. So 480 pixels. Alright. So for this, we've written the media. There's no need of us writing the main width. So we can just as well just write it, because definitely mobile phone is the least in terms of pixel. Pixel has to do with the width, the size of the screen. So you can just do the final one like this. Max width. So it's going to target anything below that max width. We'll provide a value of 480 pixel. And the property that we want to change, property is background color, and we'll make it purple. Background color, but we've not even written the HTML element, the body tag. So background color purple. Let's make it purple. We've chosen purple. So let me go go over and explain what I did. So like I said, we are using the internal system of styling, and we are doing using media query for the responsiveness to see the changes that will occur. We've written the code. I will show you the preview. So we are targeting the body. Inside the body, that's where we used to write we will write our HTML elements, the header, the link, the image, the paragraph, the ordered list, and the ordered list. We can write as many things that we want to write within the body. So now this is just a quick example. So all your code, assuming we've created a div and we've given it a h1 heading of, maybe let's say we give it of responsive website or CSS design and the rest, and we've provided everything, and we've created our class to target it and everything. Then everything all everything that we want to apply changes depending on the resolution of the screen or the device that we are using. We'll target all the styling that we want to apply. We'll put them separately. If I'm dealing with a mobile phone, my code should be here. If I'm dealing with a laptop, my code should be here. If I'm dealing with user that are going to be accessing my site from iPad or tab, I've also written my code so that depending on anyone, it will display differently. That is what responsive website has to means. So we've already written code for the desktop, the laptop version, the iPad, and then the final one, which is the mobile device. So we've already written it. Now let's go to preview. Let's see how our code will be once we run it in uh, our live server. Let's see how it's going to be. Good. So this this is going to be for the desktop page, right? Because there are some desktop that there are some laptops that are smaller than what I'm using now. So let's see other devices. So what I will do is that there's a command on my keyboard called F12. F12 will open the developer tools. So I'll just click on the F12. I've click on it. Have you noticed that the moment when I click on it, the color already changed? So this tile has to do with, you see the color just changed. So just see what I will do here. Now for me to create the responsive, to know the different layout, I will drop down here. You can see responsive written here. So depending on your device, if the person is using iPhone 12, iPhone 14, this is how it's going to be displayed. This is the color that will come out. You can see this is the mobile device, and you can look at here. This is the width 400, and let me try and zoom in. Yeah, so you can see it's 430. So if I change it to a tab menu, see the color. So just imagine I've provided a style for the website that, oh, display this like this. The same changes is going to be applied. Now look at another device, see what applied for it. Now let me go to another one. You can see. So I don't want to do this because I saw one that brought out white. So let me see what could have been wrong. So let's go. So as we are hitting a particular breakpoint, something is meant to change. So now my code is, a color is not coming out. So that means that there's an issue somewhere. So let's go back. You can see this is meant to be for the laptop size. I think so, because look at the width. I think this is the width for laptop, because laptop is meant to be within 1201 to 1200 and 160. So it's not bringing the colored I instructed. So see, this other one is bringing it. Good. So we have how many colors? We did 4 colors. So this is one, right? This one is working perfectly well. First color. The second color, good. Good. Now this one didn't display the color. Good. Then finally this works. So let's go back to our code and see what is the issue. So that should be for this, the that should be for the blue color. It said at media. Yes. Good. We said it to be blue. So most times we should be aware of the syntax, because most times we may just have mistakenly omitted or placed or written something where it's not meant to be. So let me go over the code. I still know I can't see any fault here. So let me just look again and look well. Within the body, is it opening and closing tag? Yes, opening and closing tag. Then why is blue not displaying? Let me change the color. I don't think it's the blue color anyway. It's not the blue that is causing it. Let me just cross check if I made a mistake in this background color spelling. Background color good. And then let me change it. Let me still put it in the same color, blue. Good. So let's open the preview here. Okay, let's go back. 120 mark. Good. It has come back now. It's working properly. So maybe I didn't spell the background color properly. That's why. So it's working properly. So you can see we've created a responsive website just making use of media query. So that will be all for this video. Please, if you find